How does it feel to commission a school in one of the government schools in Lagos State?
Well, let me say, we give God the glory for giving us this day, for making it possible for us to achieve and set goals for this school. We are not where we should be. We still intend to do more. But what we have achieved today is something that is worth coming around to see. The contractors have completed the job since late last year. And so it was like, we're waiting for the commissioning. And today what we're just doing is just walk through and then cut the tape for students to begin the use of the classrooms. As you can see, we have touched about 3 buildings here. We have renovated about 3 buildings, but this is a brand new one that we are commissioning today, and we give God the glory. All of this is just an opportunity for us to create an enabling environment for the students to learn, and of course for the teacher to work. As you could see, their staff room is one of the, we have provided the modern tables and chairs for them to be able to, be in a school environment and still feel, oh yes, I'm doing what, I'm in the best environment and I can work as much as I could without any hindrance. That is exactly what we have done, and we thank all the teachers, particularly the principals, the vice principal, the teachers, for their dedication to what they're doing. If you have been here in October, you'll have seen the condition of some of the buildings that we have commissioned today. But to the glory of God, Lagos State government heard about it, and we are here and we've done what we think we should do, and that is putting the place in shape for them to be able to work.
Now it's the
starts with the principals and the teachers. Like I said earlier, we thank them. Look, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's not easy for teachers to be working, to be doing this work all over the years. But for them, for their dedication, for their commitment, for their ever-ready attitude and disposition, we thank them for the work they're doing in helping us to mold our children, in giving them the best of example. And I urge them to continue to do that, because here in this school, yes, there may be cases of 1 or 2 people, teachers, doing 1 or 2 things, but it's been good report from this school. And so I thank them for the work that they're doing.
The classrooms, Mother, you're handing over to them?
Well, the classroom that I'm handing over to them, I just would like to implore all of them to maintain the building. If there are issues, they should please get across to us in the Ministry of Education. The directors, the PRAMSEC, they are there to be able to help them to fix it as quickly. They shouldn't wait until the whole school is bad, then they start coming about, we need that. No, as soon as we are seeing things that are happening, let us get across to those who will do it. And of course, the Ministry of Education is there to assist them.
Also, Mother, parents.
For the parents, we thank them for their support as always. As you can see, some of them are here today to witness this commissioning. We just encourage them to be a partner in progress as we take care of these children.
Thank you very much, Mother.
Thank you.
How do you feel with this, it's your tenure, that this block of classrooms were handed over to you?
I feel elated, happy, and extremely grateful to God Almighty who has made it possible. Today we have made history.
This block of classrooms?
The classrooms were congested, the situation wasn't that palatable. But as soon as we spoke out, the government rose to there was a timely intervention, and that is what we have now. Immediately all the classrooms were renovated. You can see with that beautiful scenery, beautiful environment, all the classrooms were furnished with fans, conducive modern toilet, modern facilities. So we can say we have a listening government, very responsive government, and we are grateful.
How has that translated to the performance of the students?
Well, I would say there's appreciable improvement in our performance in Beke. Last year we had 74.7. Now we had, this last one we had 95.7. That's appreciable improvement, and we're believing with this, the sky will not even be able to limit us 100%.
How many students will be using these classrooms?
The GSS3 classes, and we'll have an IT room, a resource room, and the staff room is also there. All the GSS3 students and parts of GSS2. Because we have 5 classes of GSS3, we have 6 classes of GSS2, and 7 classes of GSS1. So GSS3 and part of GSS2 will be using it. But all the classrooms are the same. They have modern facilities. All the fans are working, and the PHN, they have been very, very benevolent to us. There's light every time. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Your name, please.
My name is Mrs. Adewumi Belinda Fuluke.
Which is your surname?
Adewumi. Adewumi with that N.
Without N.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. I'm very grateful, ma. God bless you.